Hey, and welcome to Homeschool-ology. My name is Nikki, and this is my middle daughter, Bryn, and we are going to be sharing with you today our travel binders that we use for the car. You want to talk about yours first, or you want me to go first? Me first? Okay. So basically what our travel binders are, I made these when my oldest daughter, I made the first one when my oldest daughter was about like 2.5, 3-ish, on our out west trip that we do. I've been talking about that road trip here a lot, but this, we made this binder for her, I made this binder for her back then, and obviously it has grown and evolved since then. I've added on a binder for each of my kiddos, and every year when I get them out and get them ready for whatever trip we're going to be doing, they all change a little bit, but basically the main concept has stayed the same throughout the years. So I'm going to give you a down view in a minute, but we just kind of wanted to share them with you here. So they have a pocket here that's full of all kinds of goodies like colored pencils and wet erase markers and pencil sharpeners and all those good and fun things. And then we have our calendar for what are we going to be doing each day. And then we have our maps that we include, and I'm going to give you a down view in a second of this so that you can see that's, you know, where it's not so glary. But and then it's got tons and tons and tons of sheet protectors in here with all kinds of different road trip activities that I found online, and I'm going to be linking all this stuff for you down below. And then some coloring sheets, and I include this every year, the vacation journal, but they tend to never do it, but we'll see if they do it this year. And then I include some things like blank paper and some other activities. And then my oldest daughter has some would you rathers and some conversation starters in her binder, so we can do those as a family. Okay, you want to show them yours? You want to show them the front of yours? It's too heavy. So she's really excited about her cover that she picked out. And then what else do you want to say about it? What's your favorite thing about it?
All these activities.
All the activities. They're really fun, aren't they? The letter game.
This one.
The cryptograms.
Yeah.
Show them that. This is a new one that I found this year that they're excited. I haven't let them do it yet, and they're chomping at the bit. But I was like, you gotta wait till we get on our road trip. Is there anything else you want to tell them about your binder? No? So these are our travel binders, and I'm gonna flip to a down view and show you guys the inside of it a little bit better, and then I'll meet you back here at the end. So this is just I think a 1-inch binder. I wouldn't suggest going too big on these because you do have to store them in the car as well, but this is like a 1-inch binder. This is my daughter's original thing that I made. She was super into princesses and flamingos. Still loves flamingos, not so much princesses. But so the first thing I've included is a pocket for all things I put in here are like colored pencils, wet erase markers for the sheets, pencil sharpener. So that is what I put in this front thing that has like all their pieces. And then I'm gonna be including a dry erase marker in here as well. I need to pick up another set so that everybody has some. So I haven't put that in here yet, but I'm going to be including a dry erase marker because we are going to be taking our magnetic dry erase boards for some surprise bag things. I have a video coming out on that soon. Then we have our itinerary here, and then we like to print out, here's like the whole view of our trip, and then we like to print out a daily map of our trip so the kids know how long is it going to take, and they can kind of follow along on the, you know, as we pass through cities to see how much longer, and I have a visual of how much longer it's going to be in the car. So my older two really enjoy having those maps available to them. And then these are all things that I have found on Pinterest or online. This one, our family funcation ones that you'll see in here, they used to be free when I printed these out many moons ago. It is a small fee this year, but we really do love, or not this year, but it is a small fee now. But we really do love this set. So has the license plates and then some travel bingo. They love these travel bingos. And then more travel bingo. They really do like the travel bingo, so we got a lot of those. And then these are just other things I found online. I'll link as much as I can on down below. Some of these are really old and I don't necessarily have them anymore, but you might be able to find something similar online. My kiddos love these dot-to-dot games. And then I found this one this year, so I'll link that down below for you guys. This is our favorite game for the car, the Battleship car game. And so basically what you do is you have your grid and your opponent's grid, and you just call out stuff in the car, and this one is super fun for the car and such an easy thing to do because all you need is this piece of paper and a pencil, or we do it on this wet erase, or this sheet protector with a wet erase. So my daughter has 2 copies in here because this is actually my copy when I play with them, and she just passes this up to me. And these are some other ones I found this year, and I'll be linking all of this down below for you guys. These are kind of just some drawing starters. I have this in here, which is my road trip Pictionary book. This has been in here for several years. They have never done it, so it's in here if she decides she wants to do it this year. And then I include these my vacation journals. I really wish they would do these because this is something I could put in their portfolio, and so I always say I'm gonna make them do it this year, and then I never do, but maybe I'll make them do it this year because these are really fun things, and I think they would enjoy having that in years to come to remember. And then I always include some coloring and some activities. Some of these activities are old, but I just leave them in the binder, and when they do them, we take them out. I always include a pocket that has extra paper in it. I do this for several reasons. Just for general drawing purposes, but also I have surprise bags. I have things like stickers and things in the surprise bags that they need paper for. So their paper is right here. And like I said, that video on surprise bags is coming out soon. And then, I don't know if there's any, she just has the paper. And then these I found this year, which are for those dot markers, but what I'm going to do is get them the dot stickers for them to do this in the car, just some kind of different tactile thing for them to do, keep their minds and hands busy. And then my oldest daughter has these Would You Rathers and these conversation starters. I'll be linking both of these down below for you. So these are supposed to cut out and make little books and whatever, but these just work great in here. And so she'll pull this out, and we'll do some of these whenever everybody's getting bored and we need something to do to start our mind. Okay, I'm making food in just a second, bud. So everybody's binder follows that general thing, but in my younger two, in their pocket, I include some cars and some animals, because in their binders, I printed these out for my older daughters, which they're, I put everything in my younger ones just so they don't get, don't say, oh, I want that, and I don't have it. So all the same stuff that's in my older girls is still in here too. And then I found this one online. I'll link it down below for you guys. Make sure you guys can see this. So I found this online, and then some dinosaur things because he's super into dinosaurs. But I have included these animals in cars because I have these play mats in here where they can use the animals in the cars and they can play on their little play mats. And then I've included some drawing and tracing and the Pictionary thing in case they want to do it. And again, the rest of it is the same. I've included a couple more simple dot things in the little kiddos binders as well. So this is what mine used to look like for my older girls, but they're kind of beyond the little play animal thing, so they don't have those anymore. But I do include that in my younger kiddos binders. So that is our travel binders, and these are great for car rides, which is what we use them mostly for, but I do sometimes use them, I have used them, we've only flown by plane once recently, so, but I do use them on the plane as well because they're just really great. I change out the insides a little bit with different activities for a plane versus rather a car trip, but these binders, they have just been, as you can see, my oldest daughter's has a good amount of wear and tear on it because they do love these, and it gives them just something to do in the car that is other than watching a tablet or something like that, and so they really get into these games. One of our favorite ones is the battleship game, and we just love playing that in the car, and so these have been a real lifesaver as to the I'm bored in the car thing. So like I said, I've linked everything down below, any resource that I used, anything that I've found. I've given you tips and tricks along the way here, but if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask them down in the comments. And have you ever used anything like this before, or do you have any other tips for mamas for long car rides? I'd love to hear about them in the comments. While you're down there, I hope you will subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It really does help us YouTubers know what content you guys like. So I think that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!